Thomas, have you ever eaten Emily's cooking?
What?
Hey, what exactly are you asking?
I was just wondering what you thought of her cooking, that's all. You know, perhaps an unbiased opinion of one who is himself a fantastic chef. So how about it? Have you eaten her cooking?
I have. Just once.
And how was it?
Well, that's not an easy question.
Honesty is the best policy.
How can I say this?
Cut it out, Agent York.
He's pleading the fifth. He has the right to remain silent. Don't try and force him to say something. He has the right to an attorney.
George, and what are you trying to say?
Anything I say may be used in a court of law. Let's just let the topic of Emily's cooking go, okay?
I can't do that, George. I want to know. I guess it's just my curiosity. So tell me, Thomas.
Well, for lack of a better word, let's just say it's Amazon-style cooking.
Ah, that was well said. I'm impressed.
Oh, you were lacking words, were you? Let's get back to work.
Hello everybody, Booker Player 1 here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Deadly Premonition. It's that time again. It's chapter replay time. So the first thing we're going to do is go around this corner and check this doghouse.
Zach, I'm glad I don't need a warrant to search a doghouse.
So I've picked chapter 8 as the replay chapter to get some of this stuff done. At some point we're going to move to a different chapter just because different things are open in different chapters. When it's raining, this is where Kaysen's truck is most likely to be.
Looks like we've picked up a little bonus, too. We'll have to give Willie something to make up for this another time.
If the weather is better, or the truck's not here, check the A&G Diner. And we've got ourselves another infinite ammo weapon. A Magnum. That packs quite a punch, but it only holds 4 bullets. We're also going to loop around back here to the back of the hotel and pick up a trading card. Let's test it out on this fence. Yeah, 2 shots the fence. Again, though, only the 4 bullets is not my favorite. We'll showcase it at some point, though. The next time we encounter some shadows, we'll showcase its stopping power. Back here, we can find Kaysen's card. Now we need to do a little good old-fashioned teleporting. We're going to head to the hospital. The good doctor has a side quest for us. Yeah, she's trying to peddle drugs on us too. Her and Usha both. A little money for, talking to people. Let's see where Usha is at. He is in the exam room where our, our bed and suitcase and all that stuff was while we were here last time. So let's go give a holla to the doctor.
Hey there.
Usha, something on your mind?
Oh, Agent. Just the person I wanted to see.
I take it this isn't a chess problem. Is it something a little more serious?
Oh, yeah, it's serious. I just can't figure it out.
Now you've snagged my interest. Tell me more then.
It's a question, well, it's more like a riddle that Fiona gave me. Now, you might want to write this down. It's a little long. A.G. Silver, Na sodium, Ge germanium, Er erbium, Li lithium, Kr krypton, Ir iridium, Sb antimony, Se selenium, Eu europium, and Sr strontium. The elements love you, Doctor.
What are these? Elements from the periodic table?
Oh, that's right. I thought it was some chemistry problem, but that doesn't seem to be it at all. Please, if you can figure it out, you let me know, okay?
Okay, Usha. I'll give it a shot.
You let me know as soon as you figure it out.
So the answer to this riddle is if you arrange the first letters of all of those elements vertically, it spells out the phrase angel kisses, which is apparently a term for freckles. I did not know that. But apparently that's what angel kisses are.
Hey there. It's a question.
So yeah, read the first letters vertically is the answer.
Okay, now, read the first letters vertically down. Angel kisses?
You still don't understand?
Of course, angel kisses is freckles. The answer's Fiona.
In other words, Fiona is in love with you.
Oh, I see.
It's a very cute love letter. Those who have the courage to love have the courage to face rejection. And she is a brave one. Don't you think that's wonderful?
You know, just between you and me, she's been sending me signals like this for over a year.
Then why don't you respond? Is there something else you're interested in?
No, there's no one else. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike Fiona. I don't know what to do.
Usha, don't tell me you've...
Yeah, that's right. I've never had a girlfriend before. Please now, don't tell a soul. Promise. I won't do your autopsy if you tell.
Usha, that's a fresh, new way of saying something horrible.
Anyway, thank you for figuring this one out for me. Now, I'll handle the rest. Let me give you this to thank you.
We got some potato chips. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Thanks, Usha. This'll help me keep it zipped, all right?
Agent? Nah, don't.
Just kidding, Usha. Your secret dies with me. Hopefully in many years' time.
That's all there is to this one. Just a simple little word letter puzzle to get a card. Also, I'm going to point out this room is like full of people, or at least two other people. Sometimes there's a nurse in here too that just like heard him talk about all that. Let's change suits. Yeah, I'm feeling Hawaiian blue. We've bought and unlocked all these suits. We might as well swap them around. Alright, we're back out front. I was going to talk to Fiona, but she actually doesn't say anything about the crush on Usha or anything. A little sad, if you ask me. From here, let's go grab a car. Let's grab a car that isn't about to run out of gas.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Well, the gallery closes at 1700.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery. George said to take the road along the lake and go north.
I want to drive around for a little bit and see if we can get the rest of York's unique dialogue for this episode.
Zach, don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town?
It's like heaven compared to the town we grew up in. Do you remember Liz? The prom queen? Elizabeth Scott Moore. She could be royalty with a name like that. But you know, she was like an actress from a B movie, wasn't she? Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup, clothes showed off her cleavage, and that mole by her mouth.
Say, Zach, were you with me back then?
You know, that mole was made with makeup, right? We happened to be on the same bus once. I saw her drawing it on with makeup. I wasn't surprised, I guess. Just impressed that she would go that far to create that image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day? I'll give you a hint. It was the fourth in a popular series, and was produced by Menahem Golan's Canon Films.
Figured it out, Zach?
Think it over then. Call it your homework until next time.
The other hint is that movie sucks shit.
To recap, the movie was the fourth sequel in a series that started in 1978.
That's right, Zach. It was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Lex Luthor was back. It was played by Gene Hackman. That alone made it a must for all us fans. I don't remember much more about it, though. I'm sure there was more trivia about it. Still, forget 4. Richard Donner directed 1 and 2. Now those two were great movies. And Christopher Reeve really shined as Superman.
Actually, Zach, I've got a confession to make.
Promise not to tell anyone because I'd be really embarrassed. I actually like the first 2 Superman movies more than the first 2 Star Wars movies. I think John Williams did a better job with the theme song for Superman. But whenever I try to hum it, it always turns into the Star Wars song somewhere along the way.
I know it's strange, Zach. I know. So, Zach, which Richard Donner film do you like the best?
No need to hurry. Take some time and think it over.
It's actually quite the list of films under that guy's name.
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one. Goonies, Lost Boys, the Lethal Weapon series, but my favorite has to be Lady Hawk. That was back in 1985. The same year as Goonies. Both Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer really shine in that one. But more than anything, it's the story setting that was really good. A love story about a cursed knight that changes into a wolf at night, and a cursed maiden that changes into a hawk during the day.
Very romantic. Don't you think so, Zach?
They can only be together at dusk, right between day and night. Together as humans for only a brief moment. Perfect setting for a fantasy movie.
I just had a thought, Zach.
I really like those movies that have women changing into animals. Can you tell which movie I just remembered?
That's right, Zach. With Nastasia Kinski in the lead role.
Now, that was a fantastic movie. But I better concentrate on driving. We'll finish this later.
York into Catgirls confirmed.
We have Nastasia Kinski in the lead role and Paul Schrader directing, back in 1981.
That's right, Zach. Cat People.
About a woman who turns into a leopard when she falls in love, and then eats the person she loves.
I thought it was romantic. Real romance right there, Zach.
Nastasia was perfect for that role. Casting her made that movie a success. Malcolm McDowell as her brother was also a good call. He's like a panther even without any of that special Hollywood makeup.
Now, the name Malcolm McDowell rings another bell. You know the movie I'm talking about, right, Zach?
Don't tell me you're thinking about Clockwork Orange. Malcolm McDowell, come on, it's pretty obvious. Blue Thunder. Came out in 1983 and was directed by John Badham. Malcolm plays the bad guy in that one. He just totally outshines the hero, Roy Scheider. At least I think so. I have to say, not many people agree with me about Blue Thunder.
Zach, if you disagree with any of my opinions about movies, just come out and speak your mind, okay? Just speak your mind.
This has been a very informative car ride about our boy York here. He's apparently into Catgirls. Who would have thought? Alright, I've gone ahead and warped back to the Tree of Anna and done some sleeping to get the weather and time of day to cooperate with me. We're gonna eat... We gotta just eat anything, not the onion. Oh no, we already used the onion. We don't need the onion anymore. It's fine. So, what I'm about to do is one of the reasons we went to chapter 8 to do this is if we try to do this in a different chapter, we're not able to purchase things from the milk barn, and there's a couple of things I want to go buy. One that we need to buy, otherwise a side quest coming up will not be able to be completed. And it's something I should have had you guys buy when we bought the ham and the hollandaise sauce, but it just slipped my mind. Thankfully, we were going to come back here anyways, so it didn't really hurt us. Well, so go ahead and ask Keith about his guitar.
Hey, man.
Keith, what's wrong? You're usually more upbeat.
You really want me to drag you down too, FBI?
Maybe I can pull you back up.
Well, I've lost something, man. My most precious treasure in the whole world. Well, my most precious after my family. My guitar, man. It's gone. Lily said she gave it away. Gave it away! Can you believe that? She says it's my fault for not tidying up the storeroom. I don't get her, man. What kind of logic is that? I didn't tidy up the storeroom, so I have to lose my guitar? You with me, right, FBI? Man to man, you see where I'm coming from.
Your guitar means that much to you.
Oh, my meeting with that fine guitar is what led me onto the path of rock, man. It was back in high school. I made my first visit to Seattle. The world was tired of pop music, and people were crying out for a new sound. It was only a few years before grunge would explode out of Seattle. I met a true rocker there, man. He had the sunglasses, a biker jacket, and the long hair. Man, he even had a bandana. I mean, he was behind the times by then, but nevertheless, the pure white guitar on his back hypnotized all who passed him. In the midst of everyone wanting something new, I glimpsed a tradition that had to continue. That's right. It's called rockabilly. You dig me, right, man? The world can't be built solely on new things. I couldn't help myself. I approached him and opened my mouth. I told him what I was feeling, FBI, right there on the street. I don't remember the words I used now. It was like a dream. But it sparked something inside me. I can tell you that. Our shared love of music allowed us to talk like old friends. Before I knew it, I'd been hanging out with this guy for 3 days. When I finally had to go home, what do you know? He gave me that guitar, man. He said that the soul of rock should be passed on to the next generation. That is how the legendary guitar Grekach came into my hands. Well, thanks for listening anyway, FBI. It means a lot to me.
Well, you're not getting it back. Not yet, anyways. I'm still using it to clobber stuff.
Hey, bro!
So, from Keith, we are going to buy the Deep Blue, which I can only assume is a suit you wear to play chess. I'm gonna buy some cigarettes too. I've been using a lot of my time travel sticks. $80 a pack though. Ooh. It's a bit much. Then we'll talk to Lily,
Hi there.
who also has a suit for us. And also eggs. I will go to my toolbox real quick, I guess. I'll be with you in a second. Alright, we should have room for eggs now.
Hi there.
Alright, we have the Cherry Blossom suit, which is probably one of my favorite suits. I really like it. We're going to be wearing it later. And we're going to grab some eggs. And with that, it's going to basically just be another bout of waiting for the weather to cooperate. As you can probably guess, based on the title and the fact that we just bought food, what our next side quest might be. Thankfully, it does look like it's overcast, so we might not have to wait very long. While we're waiting to see if it rains, we're going to make one pit stop at the junkyard to pick up some more parts for the car.
You have potential, soldier. I want you to take a look around J10. I'll need high gear parts. They should be around there somewhere. If you can find them and bring them back to me, I'll be able to increase the top speed of your vehicle.
Now that sounds like a plan.
It's a fail-proof plan, soldier. You must learn to trust your superiors.
Around J10, then.
Your orders are clear. Now roll out.
We will go take a look for these high gear parts. Get up something we can smash crates and fences with. So if you look, there's actually signs that show you that the junkyard is in fact divided up into like a grid system. So there's J. And 10 is the very back. So it's going to be somewhere along this back wall is what we're looking for. Oh, we can't get in there. Grab that agent on her. Should be right back here. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the blue glowies. Get the high gear parts. We'll go see what the general can do for us. And of course, he's going to have another war story for us, which they're always entertaining.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
What's the story this time?
Speed determines everything on the battlefield, life or death.
You're not going to tell me another story about stomach pains, are you?
Son, I told you already. Don't muck your superiors. It's a very serious story this time. It starts with a question. Why did we lose the battle? We had firepower and the air support in the beginning. But looking at the results of a war of attrition, we learned a lesson. We lacked speed when speed was needed. It was our superiors' fault. We should have carried out a swifter attack. That would have saved more of our soldiers. Although crybaby Timothy was doomed either way.
You really hated that sergeant, didn't you?
Don't talk to me with that tone, boy. Words cannot describe how much I hated him. I was at war with a crybaby. No one has enough lives to survive that. He poisoned us with our own food, washed all our weapons with soap and water, launched a signal flare thinking it was a firework, set off countless traps laid by the enemy. More than half of the unit had to return home sick because of him.
I don't know how much of this to believe.
Believe as much as you like. I'll keep my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
Well, if he hates that sergeant so much, why does he keep talking about him? And would a general really even have direct contact with a sergeant? Questions keep mounting.
I've increased your exhaust and optimized your higher gears. That means you can drive at a faster top speed. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
And by plenty of stuff, he means one more thing. He has exactly one more upgrade he can give to the police cars.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Well,
George said to take the road along the lake and go north.
I don't think we actually get very far here. We've got no gas. Yeah, I don't know where I thought I was going. It's fine, just use the radio. Mostly just wanted to test out how the car drove with its new parts. Which, yeah, seems a little faster. That's weird, we got the... Ooh, the game didn't like that. Okay. I was worried about a crash right there. We're coming in here, we're gonna get dolled up for our date. We got a date tonight. They don't know it yet, but we got a date. And as much as I love the Hawaiian blue, I think we need a more date-appropriate attire. Cherry blossom. Go ahead and send that out for some cleaning, because we slept in it for a while. Yeah, we're looking pretty good, but... Gotta take care of the old beard. Alright, now we're ready for a date. We're looking good. Gonna grab a lunch with Thomas, just to pass some time and fill our hunger meter up.
Hello?
This takes place in Chapter 8. You guys already saw that particular lunch cutscene. Now we're going to use the radio and go play the waiting game. Again, the sky is overcast, so I'm hoping it just starts to rain at some point without me having to sleep here for 24 hours, but if that's not the case for you, just that's what you got to do. Show up here and sleep until the weather cooperates. Which we're waiting for a rainy day, obviously, because we're going to go have dinner with Emily one more time. But we can only do that when it rains, because otherwise she is irresponsible with her money and continues to just eat out all the time. We'll do 6 hours and see if it rains. Alright, we got lucky. We got very lucky. I didn't have to sit here and sleep for 3 days waiting for rain to happen. Which means we get to be extra smooth. We don't show up being a stinky boy. We just got the new suit with the heart tie. Here to make all her dreams come true. At least her cooking dreams. Yep, here we go.
It's still not right.
You've certainly gone to town this time, haven't you?
There's something I really want to cook, but I can't remember what it is.
You can't remember? It's something you want to cook, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's something my father made for me once, a long, long time ago. My mother was sick, so he had to cook. That was the only time he cooked. I remember how it tasted, and I wanted to make the same dish, but no luck. I also remember what it looked like, but I have no idea what was in it.
And you still decided that you'd give it a try anyways. Amazing. Most people would give up without even trying, Emily.
Do you have a problem with this? Okay, so I was nostalgic and emotional, but I wanted to give it a try.
I'm sorry. I need to watch my mouth. Who am I to comment on your private issues? I'll make up for it by helping you look for the right ingredients.
You will?
Yes, of course. This will make a nice break from the investigation for me. Now then, what kind of dish was it?
Various different ingredients placed on top of an English muffin with some kind of sauce on top. A yellow sauce. He learned it from a diner close to where he worked in New York.
So a New York-style yellow sauce. Do you remember anything else?
Well, there were two things on the muffins. Something chewy and salty and something soft with two colors.
Okay then, Emily, I think I know what you're talking about. I'll go and look for the ingredients. You try to remember some more.
Sounds like a plan.
Well then, let's try to recreate this taste from her past. What do you say, Zach?
Pretty simple if you've gotten the food items I told you to get. We're just going to sit here and give them to her one at a time. Let's give her an egg.
Emily, here's one.
This is definitely right. We're getting closer to how it tasted.
Great.
A yellow sauce and something chewy and salty.
Gotta get that prompt to come up. Now we'll go ahead and give her the hollandaise sauce.
Emily, here's another one.
This is great. Now this is getting close. One more step and we'll be there. Only one more ingredient. Something salty and chewy. He cut it with a knife before cooking it, so it must be meat or a fish.
We give her the country ham. I will give you the rest of these cutscenes to figure out what it is she's trying to cook.
Emily, here's another one.
They're about to say it. Make your guesses now.
This is it. That's exactly what it tasted like.
Eggs Benedict.
Huh.
The name of this dish. It's a popular breakfast dish in Louisiana. Your father was quite a chef then.
What do you mean?
This is much harder to make than it looks, Emily. You have to bring it to the table with all the ingredients at the same temperature. And that requires preparation, timing, and skill. You'd have to be pretty good at these three things to make a really good Eggs Benedict.
Really? I never thought of him as a skilled cook. I haven't talked to him for ages. We've been kind of separated. I wonder what he's doing now.
Do you have his number?
I think so. Probably stuck in the old picture album.
Emily, just interrupt me if I'm out of line here, but I'd like to tell you how I like to think about these things. People develop their own personality through interaction with other people. Whether they like it or not, that's how it happens. I don't know anything about the past between you and your father, but the fact is, you enjoyed making something that he cooked for you. He's a big part of your past, which means he's part of you. That's normal, and you have nothing to be ashamed of. So why don't you give him a call?
But I wouldn't know what to say.
We can talk about this recipe. That'll be a good place to start.
Thank you, York. I'll give him a call after you leave. I don't want you standing over my shoulder for this.
Okay, good.
Here, take this. A gift for helping me with my cooking today. And for everything else.
We get the weather doll, which is a really good item for us. And we finish the cooking side quests for Emily. York there with some really sound advice, actually. So, we'll talk to Emily one more time. Yeah, she's also mad about the rainy days, our speech by making the rainy days more scary. So, the weather doll is a really interesting item. Basically, if you turn it upside down or right side up, depending on what the weather is, it makes your health refill. So right now it's raining, so we turn it upside down, our health bar turns green, so our health now will slowly regenerate over time. It even does so quickly enough that, like, if you're not eating, like, you starve slower, which I think is interesting. But yeah, nice meal, some sound advice from a friend, and a magical health restoring weather doll. Just all in a day's work for a humble FBI agent. That is going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys are enjoying them. I'm enjoying making them. Until next time, stay safe.